This morning, I awoke to the words of Matthew 10 verse 28, and it stayed with me all day, resonating deeply in my spirit. And do not fear those who kill the body but cannot kill the soul, but rather fear him who is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. In a world where fear and anxiety often feel unavoidable, these words felt like a direct message to my heart, a reminder to shift my perspective from earthly concerns to a deeper, spiritual reality. Jesus calls us here to understand what true fear and reverence should look like, not in fear of people or circumstances, but in a reverent acknowledgement of God's ultimate authority and power. This verse isn't just about avoiding fear. It's an invitation to live with courage, anchored in the knowledge that God holds our souls in His hands. Let's explore what this means in our lives and how it can transform our view of both fear and faith. Matthew 10 verse 28 is a powerful verse where Jesus is speaking to His disciples about courage and the right kind of fear. Here's a breakdown of its meaning. Fear of people versus fear of God. Jesus tells His followers not to fear those who can only harm the body, meaning humans or any earthly forces that may threaten or persecute them. Physical harm or even death can't touch the eternal aspect of who they are, their soul. Reverence for God. Instead, Jesus calls for a reverent fear of God, the one with true authority over both body and soul. In this context, fear means a profound respect and awe, recognizing God's ultimate power and sovereignty. This fear isn't just about punishment but a recognition of God's authority over our entire being, both physical and spiritual. Eternal perspective. The verse is a reminder to look beyond earthly dangers and focus on eternal life. While people can cause temporary pain or harm, God alone has authority over our eternal destiny. Encouragement in discipleship. Jesus' words were meant to encourage the disciples as they went out to proclaim the gospel, knowing they might face persecution or death. It emphasizes trusting God and prioritizing His will over human threats. This teaching encourages believers to place their confidence in God, knowing that their eternal life is secure in Him, and to live boldly, aligning their actions with His purposes even when faced with earthly trials.